We sit up here and we see these perfect waves and we kind of mind surf them, but it's still pretty challenging. There's loads of power out there and it's asking a lot of questions of our competitors. They need really to dig deep.
We're seeing a lot of those bigger, wider ones come through that are fatter. So the two girls here are going to try to find those waves hugging the point that are going to allow them to do these critical maneuvers that we love to see from them. First paddle.
Tatiana Weston-Webb taking on Tyler Wright in our women's final, and it is Tati up and swinging, getting down to business. 40 minutes on the clock. We're just over 40 seconds gone straight into this wave from her, and it's vertical, it's aggressive, and she'll keep on pushing down the line. The wave will go smaller, around about half the size through to the inside, but it's nice and steep here. Meanwhile, behind her, we're seeing spray fly off the rail from Tyler Wright. Tatiana Weston-Webb looking to finish off strong with a bang of a finish.
And I love this look at this medium-sized wave, but it's got that nice pace and taper to it where she can get vertical, where she can stay tight in the pocket and really hook it when she needs to. One of my favorite waves from Tati, I mean, start to finish, she was able to put together just such a beautiful ride.
Yeah, I love the way that she took off quite deep on that, and I had to race around, but it put her perfectly in the pocket to go up and down on that first turn. And that third turn for me is where all the money's going to be on this ride. But finishing it off nice up there into the lead.
Meanwhile, right behind her, dangerous Tyler Wright, big hit off the top from her, loads of momentum, beautiful grab rail carve, the power, the precision, the aggression, a great opening exchange.
Yeah, that was the opening exchange we were hoping for in this final. And, you know, I love that these girls are evenly matched because they are both so critical in the pocket. That felt nice. And Tyler Wright, what did you love about this, Rosie?
Well, similar to Tatiana, she had to get around that section, but it slingshot her with a lot of speed. Look at all the speed that Tyler's carrying. And you said it, Laura, just the way that she's able to stay tight in the pocket, compact style, stays low, and really draws out that bottom turn when she needs to, but then hooks it in that top third.
That board is looking so spicy and fresh under her feet. And I love this carve, grab rail carve, arcs it around, compressed to finish. So many different turns on that wave. It's going to be exciting to see what the judges think.
Who does that grab rail turn better, Mikey or Tyler? And who copied who? Because it seems like it's definitely a right trademark to grab that rail and hold it for that whole extension.
Yeah, I really love the variety on this wave. She just showed us so many different, look at that grab rail, extending, pulling, holding that rail around and compressing there at the end. That must feel really nice to do at JB.
Great options from Tyler Wright, finishing strong. At the moment, they've already got good scores, so they've already identified exactly the kind of waves that they want. Priority proved crucial in the previous heat for Tatiana Weston-Webb. She uses priority here and a steep entry into this wave, and it is stacking up down the line. Here she goes with a first snap and then straight back onto the front foot. Just opens up the shoulders and identifies a section, tightens up the arc, really nice. She puts pressure on the rail and just flicks spray. Oh, that was really nice. A little bit of hang to it too. And she kind of airdrops out of that. Now this is a section that's proved difficult to come around, and that thing just grows and gobbles her up. But really nice work done. It felt like each turn got slightly more intense.
Everything kind of tipping in Tati's favor at the moment. This wave had a bit more height, and she added a bit more spice to every turn as she winds this one down the line. Look at her eye line. It's always kind of down the line, checking out when she can meet that lip line.
Yeah, loved this turn here. Big arcing carve there. And then this is the money turn. Straight up into the pocket, airdrop down, and trying to get around this section. Those turns are the turns that were getting Tati into the excellent range yesterday when, as we see Tyler Wright.
Here comes the reply from Tyler Wright. She motors down the line and throws in a jam in the pocket as well. Just laying back into that one, leaning into it, putting the power on the rail. Numbers in for Tati. She gets the improvement. The 8.5 goes into the excellent range. Edge, the whole foot is basically on that side of the board. Contrastingly, the much more orthodox approach of Tyler Wright, it's pure power.
Yeah, what did you like about this, Rosie?
Well, she just winds through this one. I mean, we're really looking for, it's a two-turn combination, right? And it's a kind of lateral maneuver.
When I jumped, I actually didn't have my shoulder in a bad position, but the water's pretty heavy out there with the cold water, and when I hit the water, I felt a big shock in my shoulder.
There we go. That's what we love. Yeah, it's packed end to end here, watching the finals, and that's what we like. We love a passionate crowd.
Yeah, the Groms as we'll pick up youthful exuberance from Tatiana Weston-Webb, swinging on a bomb. There's that bottom turn she holds for so long and hits it hard off the top. Look at this section for Tati. Massive hammer, airdrop to finish as well, an explosion at whitewater. And Tatiana Weston-Webb just absolutely lighting that thing up.
Wow, 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 wow. That was an absolute bomb for Tati.
The 8-5 in her scoreline. Let's see this thing start to finish, Laura.
Yeah, a bit fat at the start. We didn't get to see this, so let's see. But she waited for it right here to just bowl up and get straight up in the lip for that first turn. So nice and critical, slashing next turn. I just love the way that she can just whip her board around, slicing through there just to stay in the pocket and waiting for this absolute hammer, critical top to bottom turn. That was so huge.
Just winding through this maneuver. I mean, she's so unafraid to match these critical, scary sections. I mean, we've seen some of the surfers, Italo this morning on his backhand getting obliterated by these waves and hurting himself. Yagodora saying that he hurt his shoulder. There's so much thump in these sections, and she just looks so unafraid to meet it.
And look at the foam on this wave. It was so hard to surf, but she just held on and just knew that if she could wait for one of these big stand-up critical sections, bottom drops out, air drops down, so hard to just put your foot on the back of the pad and not have a big nosedive smash. And she did it. It was absolutely amazing. A 9-point ride for Tatiana.
Huge number in for Tati.
Yeah, critical and dangerous doing those types of surfing is.
Important wave for Tyler Wright here. Drops a hammer on a powerful section and keeps the momentum. Beautiful section opening up. Big rail jam for her. And she's going to need more of that aggression, more of these steep sections, another tight wrap in the pocket, keeping it critical, goes a little slopey here. She's having a look down the line. What's a two-time world champ got for us here? She's just holding her line through a long, drawn-out section. Another tight snap with a ton of aggression as well, into the lip for a finish as she hits it. And there's a little look around. That's going to feel a lot better for Tyler Wright.
Yeah, that's going to feel good for Tyler. Just being able to get that finish, that critical finish as well there, and excited to see that replay and see exactly what she got done at the start.
She'll look to head back out. We'll have another look at Tyler Wright in full flow.
So Tyler's taking off in this wave, and she knows she's just got to swing at it, and I love that approach from her, because once she kind of lets the guardrails down, she is just on that rail into each maneuver with a lot of intent. And it's such a cool thing to see when her surfing really shines on a wave, and I think that's what happened here for Tyler. There was a lot of lateral maneuvers, a lot of downtime in this wave, but every time that she was able to do a maneuver, she did it with a lot of class and a lot of speed.
Yeah, there was a lot of downtime there, and getting that nice slash in and being able to finish it off with this nice big floater where she got a lot of projection, almost got speed out of that floater there. But I feel like there might have been opportunity for her to get maybe another turn in when she was racing down the line, but nonetheless, look at this, slicing so fast, so on rail. Tyler Wright extending and pushing that all the way around.
With incredible surfing, throwing away big numbers, getting excellent scores, posted massive totals in pumping surf. An unbelievable moment here for Tatiana Weston-Webb, who is your champion of the Corona Open J Bay, a hard-fought final against a brilliant competitor in Tyler Wright. A nice moment of congratulations as Tyler Wright concedes there. And Tatiana Weston-Webb will enjoy a massive roar from the crowd, huge numbers, and epic performance. Tatiana Weston-Webb, your champion.